Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name, of course, is Jeff, and good to see you back. Today we're reacting to our first ever solo effort from one of the members of Mamamoo. Now, this isn't saying this is her first, it's my first reaction to a solo member. This is Solar with her latest comeback, Colors, I think is the name of it, but the title track is called But I. And so that's what we're going to be reacting to here. I know a lot of you guys enjoyed the Mamamoo Killing Voice video. I know Wien is going on tour. I'm still going to try and get tickets for that, but so much has been coming up from groups that I'm like actively support already that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford it. Fingers crossed though. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I know Solar had the really powerful vocals in that group, although they can all sing. So, you know what? Let's stop talking about it and let's head over and see what Solar's got with But I. We got subtitles, right? Yeah, all right. We're in a desert here. What the world is this intro?
빈 적도 없는 저 꽃 한 송이를 봐봐 온기 하나 없는 저 끝차 뒤찬 바닥 아무 감정도 아무 관심도 없는 네 눈빛에 말라 비틀어진 날 보고도 단 한 번도 말 한마디 꺼낸 적 없지 아름다운 이별 내게 놔줘버려
Deep.
Everybody think I was happy, but damn. I really hate you. 착한 척은
Okay,
집어쳐.
Solar. What a switch up.
거짓말은 집어쳐. Hey, you better shut up. Your body, your money, your face, your vibe. I really hate them. 여자 잡을 베푸소서. Amen. 친구들이 말에 미친 거 아니냐고.
I can see why.
내가 프로필 바꾼 거 다 봤냐고. I don't want to hear anything. Don't say anything. 머리를 쓸어 넘겨 모든 기억도 같이 던져버릴 거니까. 이제 당당히 걸어 다시 내가.
She looks great in this video.
Everybody think
Oh,
I'm not
poor horse.
happy,
Or camel.
but I really hate you. 착한 척은 집어쳐. I really hate you. Love me. 거짓말은 집어쳐. Hey, you better shut up. Your body, your money, your face, your vibe. I really hate them. 다시 태어난 걸 감사해. Amen.
Dear Lord.
햇살 아래 활짝 핀 저 꽃 한 송이 다신 지지 않을 것처럼 피어나네.
And we out. Oh, hold up. There's like 20 more seconds left. Okay, it was all just artistic and credit stuff, so nothing extra with the song. Okay, so this starts off as an emotional ballad and then goes like full 180 to heavy rocker chick. And that was a lot of fun. It was interesting. Her performance, like once she starts the piano at the beginning, I enjoyed that. I wasn't a big fan of whatever instrumentation there was. Sounded like this warped or distorted. I don't know what type of instrument it was in the background, but when we get that opening scene of her burning the casket, I love the video part of it. I'm not a big fan of the musicality behind it though. But overall, the song was, like I said, it was a lot of fun. We got to see her go from semi-emotional to just completely letting loose, being free, and enjoying herself with the rock. She flashed the power vocals, of course, but it wasn't just all power. Uh, Not saying I expected it to be, and not that I wanted it to be, but that she knows how to show restraint. There, I've been watching the survival show Girls on Fire, and there's been two contestants so far that I've seen who have these really strong, beautiful voices, but they don't know how to show any restraint. It's just all growling and all power all the time. And if you do everything at one level, it doesn't have any dynamics. What Solar does is she can show us the power and bring it back down to an emotional level and then give us the power again. She has those dynamics in her delivery. So I really like that. Message of the song, literally just, it's a breakup song and how she's happier without the guy. So we're going to go back and break that down. But yeah, fun song. Also, I'm curious where this was shot, and it might be in the credits, because this is clearly a desert, but it's like right on the edge of some hills or mountains that have like almost like some snow in there. Also, I'm not great at identifying birds. I want to say this is an eagle, but is this a falcon or a hawk? It's one of those three. I think it's an eagle, like a gold eagle. But don't hold me to that. The only reason I care is just because it's pretty. It doesn't seem to have a whole lot to do with the song, other than it, whatever kind of bird it is, it's still a bird of prey. And we also think of birds as, you know, being able to fly, so they have this freedom. And that's consistent with the theme that we're going to get later on in the song. We also get a interesting shot where the camera like goes through the bird's eye, which is pretty cool, but we'll come back to that. Oh, you handsome bird, you. Okay, so I thought this was her like burning the guy, the friend, whoever, whatever the song was going to be about at this point. But obviously we see that's not quite the case. It gets much deeper than that. Look at the flower that never bloomed, freezing cold floor without warmth. So I'm not entirely positive here if she's talking about herself as the flower or the relationship as the flower. Either way, of course, she's involved there. But this person's cold heart, he's indifferent. I'm assuming it's a he. It could be a she. I'm just going to say he for generic purposes, though. So she's dragging this casket. Now, I'm assuming, because it's not on fire here, obviously, and it's intact. So from the standpoint of the story we're telling with the visuals, this is her in her wake, right? In the process of mourning where she is having the procession towards the funeral site. And this is where we find out it was a lot deeper than just, oh, she, you know, carrying the body or whatever. Like, no, that's her. It's her in the casket. It's who she used to be in this relationship. And she's saying, like, this person's cold heart, their indifferent attitude, like, it's withered me. It's basically killed me from inside, and yet you don't care. You despite all of that, you still say nothing. So we see her dragging her former self, and because she's in black on the horse, she's, like, mourning the person that she was or that she could have been. at this stage, but we're going to see that change a little bit. A beautiful breakup. I like this scene too, because if you somehow didn't get that she was the one, like she's the casket between the fact that it was, white and gold, and then it's her wearing white, we see that, it's still the same scene, but now she's dragging a mirror behind. So if you didn't connect the dots between herself and the casket before, now you can see clearly it's a mirror image of herself. But it's also cracked. It's not shattered, but it is cracked here. Which both emphasizes the beautiful breakup, because, right, it's still a beautiful frame, but it is broken. But it also symbolizes that the person she is going to be looking at herself here, maybe there's a couple of flaws, but it's still beautiful. Then she says, nah, give it to the dogs. Like, I don't care. I'm out of here. But actually, let me see. What was the line before that? Okay. So it's actually a beautiful breakup is a 2-part line there. She's basically saying, no, there's not going to be a beautiful breakup here. Give that to the dogs. Let them tear it apart. Like, this is going to be messy. Everybody think I was happy. All right, so she's saying from outside looking in, it looked like she was happy. And we see that a lot, especially on social media. People want to put forth their best selves. And so no matter how good someone's life looks on social media, never believe that that's the full story, because they're generally not going to show you the negative parts of their life. They're going to make everything look as good as possible. Now, there are some people who are more transparent, but that's the general rule, especially with influencers, celebrities, whatever. So because she had that type of presence, everybody thought she was happy. She probably kept a smiling face, probably talked about the good times, probably never mentioned the fights and the person feeling indifferent and all that. And now... Damn. Yeah, literally, damn. Now she's just destroying this piano. So this scene here is... It kind of has a dual layer, right? We first have the image of just her going crazy and destroying the piano, which in and of itself is, she's destroying the piano. It's her catharsis, basically. But it also can mean, the piano we think of as an instrument that plays very beautiful music and classical pieces and stuff like that. And she's destroying it. Like, remember, we just had the ballad part of this song that we just came out of. And she was talking about the relationship playing the piano. Now she's destroying that. It's almost like destroying the last vestiges of what was left of that relationship and who she was at the time. And then, of course, lyrically, we're just like, I hate you. I bloody hate you. Shut up. Like, she's just going off on this guy. You better shut up. Your money, your face, your body. She hates everything about you. I really hate them. little playful smile at the end. Alright, so this part right here, what is this? My friends call me crazy. Yeah, so do the rest of us after watching you destroy that, that nice piano. She got money like that, and it was probably a prop, so... So, a lot of you, if you've ever been in a relationship and it ends, whether someone cheats on you or whether it just ends, in a messy way, you might have friends who are like, oh, have you seen his new profile, or her new profile? They look happy, or you know, every once in a while they might look miserable, but it's usually like, oh, have you seen who they're with now and their status and all this stuff they're saying? She's like, I don't care, good or bad, I don't want to hear a damn thing. All right, so now we've got this. Don't say anything. Okay, sweep my hair back. You know, that whole wind at my face or wind in my face type of thing. You know, you're riding in off towards freedom, and we get a visual representation of this too, with the what looks like a stampede of, like, I don't know if they're Mustangs or just horses in general, but you often think of the horse as a symbol of that freedom, and when they're running wild and free out in their natural habitat. So she's not gonna let that bring her down. She's gonna walk with confidence. Hold on, what is this? So she's seeing herself in the mirror, still mourning, but she's mourning is this the horse that she's on currently? I don't know. But this line here, everybody thinks I'm not happy because, you know, I've just gone through this breakup. She's like, no, like I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic out here. Like, I'm wild, free. I hate this guy. I don't need him. I'm a strong, independent woman. You know, whatever she's thinking at the time. But basically, she's not unhappy, even though, you know, society might expect her to be in that moment. Like, it's not accurate. Everybody think I'm not happy, but Then we burn the casket. There's our transition through the bird's eye. And was that? Okay. That's just poetic. Because I was thinking, okay, fire, you know, flames, rage, passion, whatever kind of a meaning you want to associate, but it's not just that it's fire. It's the sun. Right? It's solar. Okay. I see you, solar. It's like it's almost like she's embracing solar as an identity at this point. And also we kind of get this image, especially in, there's a cartoon many of you probably watched at some point called X-Men. There was a character called Phoenix, Jean Grey, when you know, we get this image of her becoming the Phoenix against the backdrop of the sun a few different times. I really hate you. Yeah, you love me? Stop lying. Get out of here. Shut up. Your money, your face, your vibe. Oh, I really hate them. I like her. It's very subtle, but it's just another little detail. I like her eye makeup here. It's like the rays of the sun, again emphasizing that solar image. And I'm grateful to be reborn. Remember, I just talked about the Phoenix against that backdrop of the sun. Being reborn is literally the hallmark of the Phoenix. If you're not familiar with the Phoenix, go look it up. But it's basic, not the X-Men part, just the legend of a Phoenix. Essentially, for those that might not know, Phoenix is a mythological bird that when it dies, it resurrects itself from the ashes. And you hear that through art all the time, especially music, you know, like the Phoenix, I'll rise again, that kind of thing. And so we have this, I'm grateful to be reborn, like a phoenix from the ashes. And now she's talking about, now I'm in full bloom, I'm never gonna wither. Because remember earlier, we talked about his cold-heartedness and indifference caused her to wither. She's like, I'm not withering, I'm in full bloom now, baby. I'm happy, I'm free. I like it. Very, very artsy way to make a rock breakup song. I wonder if this is where this video was shot. Makeup, visual support, artwork. I don't see it. If one of y'all knows, just let me know. It's not a big deal. I'm just curious. But all right, guys. So that was the reaction for But I from Solar, and yeah, a lot of artistry with this one. She reminds me, in regards to the heavy infusion of art and the interpretation put into what she's done here, she reminds me of Woods a lot in that way. But super cool. I hope you guys enjoyed. And until the next one, take care, everybody.